Diddy and Trump.
very powerful politicians. Yeah, like Diddy has been in the Democrat political scene for many years now, and like a lot of people went through those parties. And Jay Z is just one good example. Like Jay Z has a lot of power, and it's not that necessarily Diddy has to have more or less power, but like if Jay Z is worried that Diddy's gonna out any of the illegal shit that Jay Z's done or the gay shit, then Jay Z could just try to work his millions, his billions of dollars to hire
hit squad and see if he can use his money to get Diddy silenced. And he might not have enough power to pull that off because Diddy's in this really secure prison, but he might. It just kind of comes down to like, is there enough incentive from enough powerful people to do the Epstein thing or not?
Hold
But
on.
I think he and Epstein were probably blackmailing a lot of the same people.
What I would counter that with, and part of this goes to my own theory. I've always said, yo, Aiden, bro, what's up with this guy, man? This thing like
it all.
I just noticed.
I don't Twitch no more, bro. You all on some trans stuff, bro. Cut it out. Anyway, this is what I would say in realistic, right? Like, I actually believe that when it comes to Diddy, I don't believe he has a ton of people that he could offer up that's more powerful than him. What I've realized, and we have to think about the arrogance that ends up being stupidity of Diddy. Let's be very clear. This lawsuit or this criminal charge starts in 2008. I don't know if you guys follow, not that it really matters, but like say Kendrick Lamar and Drake or whatever. Kendrick just dropped a song. It's called like, yo, Watch the Party Die. Forget the song. It's a bigger synopsis of what this industry is. It's about you have all this money, power, and control, but at a certain point, you have to let go of it. Diddy is a guy who's 55 or like he's in his late 50s and he's still trying to live like a 30-year-old. You see, when this lawsuit starts in 2008, you know what Jay-Z does? Jay-Z gets married to Beyonce. He gets married to Beyonce. He stops partying. Yes, he does cheat, but which he documented on the album. But that lifestyle he leaves alone. If you really want to get Diddy, if you want to get Jay-Z, you're not gonna get Jay-Z on 2015 stuff. He basically realized, and also what happened, and this is the arrogance of Diddy. The whole thing came out with R. Kelly, you see L.A. Reid, you see like all these figures get exposed after the first Me Too wave, and everybody got low, and Diddy still said, I could still go. I could still keep it going. I could still have 1,000 bottles of lube at the crib. I could still have these parties. He had to almost get bullied into not doing the white parties, and when Michael Rubin, Aiden Ross's best friend, took over, you know what he said? I'm the originator. You're 50 plus. This is a telltale story of you have to know when it's time to leave the party. Watch the party die. Brother, you can't be the 60-year-old trying to do. We all remember when we were. I think everybody here is at least 20. Hey, how old are you?
23.
Okay, fuck you because you've been rich for like still 4 years.
No, bro, you gotta wait. But what does that have to do with anything, though?
What I'm saying is that everybody went through those moments of course, you're 18, but then when you're in those college phases of just like exploration, like you want to have fun, this and third, bro. Okay, that's your early 20s. Diddy is 50. It's been 30 years. He's been doing wild parties, trying to suck up to the newest rapper, whether it's Drake, by offering him shit like, hey, come to my party, you could get your wildest fantasies fulfilled. When have you ever gone to a club and it's the 55-year-old guy who's telling you you're going to have the most fun? Jay-Z checked out. Think about all his contemporaries. They all checked out, moved to different things.
By the way, Fousey, welcome Fousey to the call. It's good to see you. Ak, you wanted me to add him, and then you went in 30 minutes.
Wait, I want to say
welcome.
Thank you. I want to say one thing to Ak real quick. Going off on your first point of you saying that there is not much more people more powerful than Diddy that he can like compromise. There are so many. Diddy is like a peon in the big scheme of things on who's actually on top of him. He has handlers. His handlers have handlers. Like he like.
Fousey, you're not
in that group that's protected.
Fousey, you're making a point that I'm not countering. I didn't say he's the most powerful person. I said, who could he offer up? Listen, think about this. 2 years ago, think no, it's just, don't play my boy Fred. Hey, 2 years ago, the type of freak offs or whatever you want to call that Diddy was doing didn't involve like really popular people, bro. He was dealing with Young Miami and a bunch of like Instagram models. He didn't have, if you think that there was a politician in a Diddy freak off 2 years ago, a lot of people were always looking at Diddy. It's a reason why after around 2016, you haven't seen politicians really aligned with him.
Why is that?
Diddy's
been a town hall with Kamala Harris like 2 years ago, bro.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, brother. Yo. Why?
Wait, but Ian, you're saying that they're all part of a protected group. What's that protected group that Diddy can give up?
I mean, obviously, it's all of the Jewish record executives above him. And in the Lil Rod lawsuit, Lucian Grange was originally named as funding the parties, attending the parties, and knowing all about the parties. And then Lucian Grange pulled rank and got all of his power together and got himself taken out of the lawsuit. And now Lucian Grange is not in the indictment that's currently filed. And Lucian Grange is the CEO of Universal Music Group. That's 33% of the top 100 last year. The top 100, the Billboard top 100 hits. Like, that's very powerful. Like, Academic, you sound like you think that Diddy was in charge of this operation. He was just having a good time. It doesn't look like that to me. It looks like Diddy was just a pawn in someone else's blackmail operation. Like, Diddy doesn't know how to wire a house up with cameras. What the fuck would Diddy know how to do that?
Ian, I'll answer you, but let's go to fake academics, which is this bitch ass nigga Aiden, and of course let's go to Fousey, and then I'll answer afterwards.
All right, bros. Let's get into it, bros.
What?
No, okay. So this is my question to you guys, right?
Yo, you made me look mad cute right now, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's past gay. That's past gay.
That's gay?
That's self-gay. That's weirder. But Aiden, go ahead.
Ian, this is my first time ever, talking to you. Can you tell me a little about like what you do, and stuff like that? Because I think I may have maybe seen you, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right? When you start talking about certain topics like this, do you ever worry like about certain things or not?
No, not really. I'm kind of like a journalist, kind of just like a dumbass on the internet that realized I need to learn stuff. So I started on TikTok and blew up really hard, basically just sharing research about what the fuck is going on. And then I just expanded to X and just all over the place. And so I'm really just a dude that researches stuff that seems important. And I hit big on the Diddy thing, which is why I've gone so deep into the Diddy thing. Right. Candace picked that up, and we kind of like both kind of took different directions into what was going on. That led to Michael Jackson. It led to Diddy's head of security, Fahim Muhammad.
And by the way, that video, if you hear those sax sounds, is that real?
No one knows. I think it is.
Wow.
So actually, the security guard that allegedly recorded it, he has done interviews, and he posted a video, I think on TikTok originally, just like a couple weeks ago, about how he had recorded it. It's a funny fucking video. He's like, he'd recorded it through the door, but then he didn't want to release it because he was scared, and then he did release it, but he was like, man, I should have released this sooner because now everyone fucking knows, and it's not like this big hit. He didn't get his payday. So he was like making this joke about he wished he got his payday for it. I mean, I think it's probably real. I don't see why it wouldn't be.
I understand what Ian, what Aiden's really asking is like when you talk about, I remember Aiden responded to someone saying like who really did 9/11. And I think most people now are understanding because of X that Israel was behind 9/11. If you look at the dancing Israelis, if you look at, the people that took out insurance policies before. But should we be afraid as investigative journalists to speak about stuff like this? Because even we heard Ack in this call saying like he doesn't want to speak about the protected class.
He get demonetized for real.
When you go on your little thing about get out. Matter of fact, let me just ask it real quick. Hey, Fousey, who the fuck got at you when you told that story about when you say you went in that room and people were kissing and shit like that? What's going on, brother? Because this nigga Sneeko just be saying bullshit. He said
what?
You said someone had hit you up. It appeared. So I even posted the clip, right? Like, oh shit. I was like, oh, somebody must have not told Fousey like he can't talk like that. So you said it. A lot of people posted, including me. And then almost the next day, I don't know if somebody else could pull up the footage to say what he said. I forgot what it was because I know he's not going to say it. But essentially, he kind of backed down, basically saying maybe legal action was threatened.
Oh, I got a text immediately that next day. My manager texted me, and he got texted by a higher up, and I immediately was told to shut the fuck up.
Okay, all right, without you saying it, could we talk about what was supposedly the rumor?
I mean, the information's out there now. Like, is your manager going to text you and tell you not to talk about it?
I don't got no manager.
I don't have a manager. That's why I'm not scared, because my money's all entirely my own, and like they could try to take my YouTube or my TikTok money, but like it's not like the CIA is going to send a hit squad for me. Like, I'm fine. That's why I'm not scared. Is because like all of my income is completely under my control, and I'm a one-man band. I have no managers.
You said there was a situation, and you said I'm trying to figure out the full thing. You said you saw Trey Songz making out with a dude. It was like a gay party.
I didn't say I saw anything. That's not how that's not how the story went.
Okay. Let me read it, because I'm reading from DJ Academics TV. Shout out to my people who work for me. It said Fousey said one of his boys went to a Diddy party, and they invited him to Diddy's room, where Fousey's friend claims that Trey Songz was sitting on Diddy's lap and making out with him.
Sounds like a Diddy party to me.
Yeah. Do you believe your friend?
I can't speak on it.
I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. All right.
What are your thoughts? Wait. You tell me, because I know you know more than you put off. There's no way you don't. What do you think? Do you think it was true? What do you think?
Yo, let me tell you this. And me and Fousey, we I think, this is the first time we've ever like talked directly. I feel like I've had a conversation. I've said shit about him. There was a time we used to DM this and that. First of all, I've never thought ever that Fousey would ever be at a point where he would be like, "Oh no, I'm backing off." Fousey is a guy who pushes a line, never actually backtracks. Let me say this. Here's the truth, people. I don't care who listens, and I will not get no cease and desist. I'm not Fousey. I can't do that to me. Listen, I've been hearing from the longest time. Everybody has stories about Trey Songz, but I'm gonna be honest with you. The stories about Trey Songz have never been that Trey Songz is a sex trafficker. I've heard that Trey Songz might be someone who likes, like, for example, I know I had a girl who faked a pregnancy on me who used to tell me that she was to peg Trey Songz. And I said, what? She said, I fucked Trey Songz. Trey Songz told me to, she said Trey Songz pulled out a toy and told her to use it on him. Facts, I swear. Feel me? I'll say her name if it needs to be. I don't give two fucks.
That's the music industry shit, man. That's what they're all doing.
Now, again, here's the thing. It's not illegal to be like, I don't know. Maybe you get to a point where you fuck so much pussy, like you need a girl to like push something in your booty. I don't know. So I listened to that and I was just like, whatever. But I've heard like I've never heard that he fucked Diddy. I never heard that he's with Diddy.
Hearing my story though, do you believe it? Just that story in particular, do you believe it?
I'm inclined to believe something of the sort. Yeah.
Okay, I believe it 100%, and I believe it the second it was told to me from the source that it came from. It's not one of those.
Hey, who sent you like some cease and desist? I like when that shit happens because I like to blast them. Like, what the fuck, bro? We all hear this shit about you.
The thing is, here's the thing: the person that it came from, the higher up that it came from. Me and him go long, and like I respect him a whole lot. So if it comes from him, I respect it immediately. It's not like an unknown source I don't know, a random email. I get a cease and desist. Nah, it came from a source I respect.
Ooh, okay.
So that changed things immediately.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like that's the only thing about, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Even Fousey saying this is how I know he's somewhat of an outsider to this industry, right? Like. Even me speaking here, I'm somewhat of an outsider because the insiders, they all know all of these things we're talking about and we're speculating and we're making like these educated guesses and we're going off, oh, my boy saw this and no, you're putting two and two together. And all of the guys who are really inside, they're just like, stop talking about this. How can I get you to stop talking about this? How can I get you off the topic? And that's just the reality of it. And I mean, I don't know how to handle that part of it.
Well, the lid's been blown off. Like now, enough people are speaking about it. Yeah, there's enough people that know about this stuff. That's why these conversations are important, right? I even saw Meek Mill tweeted 2 days ago. Meek Mill saying like, "Why are all these CEOs getting fired?" Every single reply is like, "Bro, because you got But Meek Mill, can you answer that? Like, what did you do at the Diddy party?
Yeah, man. You know, I want to beat the fuck out of academics, man. Fuck him, man.
Wait, you saw beef academics with Meek?
Nah, he can't come into Philly. He can't come.
Yo, here's the thing. I'm so confused about Meek, right? Because in reality, I'm looking at everything he has going on, and I'm like, now Meek is a special type of stupid. 50 has said it. I've said it. I literally believe that, like, if you didn't think God is real, God has to be real with Meek Mill. Because if it was left up to his brain to allow him to breathe air and for his heart to pump, he's too dumb for that. Like, so he would have died. Like, he would have just died off. But when he, like, I often wonder, I'm like, is he just trolling, or does he not understand the fact that people saw you shirtless in a pool? Not saying that people usually in a pool with shirts, but like, you're shirtless in a pool with a guy's calling him daddy. You have matching shirts with this guy. We've seen you in precarious positions with this guy. And all we want you to say is that, hey, listen, hey, this is my friend. Like, for example, like, yo, me and Sneeko, we go on to the club together, right? If they said me and Sneeko were fucking each other, I'd be like, yo, bro,
what the
me and bro, I'm making an example. Relax, guy. Like, wait. Is it?
Yeah, the thing is that Meek Mill is totally fucking him, and so he can't say he's gay as hell. And that's but the rap industry, he's not supposed to say that, and Diddy doesn't want him to say that, so he can't say that. But we all know it, and Meek knows it. His name is Meek. I actually
think, though. I don't think that's it. I think that here's what happens in the industry. Truthfully, and y'all tell me if I'm wrong. I've been around people of power and fame, not Diddy level, but what happens when people are trying to flex their power and fame, they'll be like for example, all right, let's say if I'm trying to do that, I'll be like, yo, Sneeko, pull up. I got 10 bitches. They're like, you could have your pick. They're gonna fuck you. I gain more power in this industry because we're all men. We're weak at the flesh, right? If I could tell you that you could, look at this guy Fousey.
That's the best AI I've seen yet.
It is.
But that's a 2012 picture. You can tell that's like YouTube prank.
Bitch, I look exactly like that. I haven't aged a day.
You look different. You look different.
No, that's Fousey with hair. Stop it. that's Fousey with hair. But on some real shit, like, there's a point where in this rap industry, I know it is a fact. If you want people to hang around you, you want to promise them that they're gonna have the best time for free, unlimited booze, unlimited drugs, and also women that will do whatever because they're at your party. I know that as a fact. So, like, a lot of these guys who want to be the man, if I'm inviting all you guys to a party, I'm gonna have like prostitutes basically there, like escorts. So I'm gonna be like, if I'm trying to get cool with Ian, I'm like, Ian, listen, whatever you want. So he might be like, bro, I was just by the bar, I was talking to this girl, blah blah. You know how I get some brownie points? Dude, she's with you for tonight. I think Diddy was doing a lot of that. I'm not saying that's not sex trafficking. I'm not saying it's not whatever, but I actually reject what Ian is saying, that he has higher up people. I think they stop fucking. Diddy hasn't made.
Well, how does he get all the charges to go away? Like, how does he get protection from the feds, which is directly alleged in the lawsuit?
Okay. Expound.
So, like, in the lawsuit, one example that's directly given is that Lil Rod witnessed a shooting where Diddy and his son were in a bathroom, shot a dude in the bathroom. The dude bleeds out in the bathroom. Diddy comes out, tells everyone to tell everyone it was a drive-by when the cops get there. The cops get there. Everyone says it's a drive-by, and the cops clearly, and he describes it in the lawsuit, the cops clearly it was obviously not a drive-by. Obviously, the guy was shot in the bathroom, and the LAPD just wrapped it all up, went away, and just like, nope, nothing ever happened. And he had everyone on Diddy's staff had instructions that if you ever get caught by law enforcement, you call the head of my security, Fahim Muhammad, he'll make it go away. And in the lawsuit, Lil Rod talks about how it was understood that Fahim Muhammad had connections with law enforcement and federal authorities. Like Diddy clearly had protection. He blew up Kid Cudi's car with explosives.
Hey,
and people knew it. Like there was lots of evidence of it.
Ian.
And nothing ever happened about it.
Wait, I came late. Ak, what is your position on this? Are you like, where are you on all of it? I came late.
Ask me directly, Fousey. Fousey, I talk directly. You know how I talk. Yo, me and you. I want you, and of course Aiden, the bitch ass nigga who's acting like yo. You look like a girl, and we could do.
My name is Jane.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway,
Can you fuck a guy in a Tesla?
Fousey, ask me directly what you're saying. Go ahead. I want to answer.
Wait,
Fousey, let me answer first because first the call started with Ian, and so we were talking about how this whole Diddy case is something that's much bigger than the music industry, that has ties to Pizzagate, that has ties to Marina Abramovich, Jay-Z, some of the biggest world leaders. Diddy could not have operated alone, that they were trying to infiltrate the entertainment industry. They have ties to Satanism, and that it's much bigger, and that it's almost identical to Epstein. Diddy's pretty much the black Epstein, and a lot of this is identical to the same sexual blackmail that we saw with Epstein. So we were talking about how this is huge. This has connections to the Democratic Party. Diddy's taking pictures with Hillary Clinton, with the Obamas, with Donald Trump. He's there with everybody. So this is part of something that's much bigger than just, freak off parties with baby oil. And then Ak comes in, so Ak's position, from what I understand, he could correct it. It seems like you think that it's something smaller and that it doesn't have ties to the whole world, but it's within the hip hop industry.
Hold on, let me clarify that position. I'm not saying this is not the same type of weird. I'm trying to tell you, they're trying to act like Diddy is Epstein. Diddy is not nowhere close. Diddy is just a freak ass nigga. He never, I know people, listen, here's the difference. If you look at the manifest, and this is why people were really interested for Epstein. It has a lot of powerful people. Diddy was fucking with literal prostitutes and literal just lit ass bitch, like Instagram. Yo, you can't tell. Yo, I know y'all keep saying Obama. Obama's never been to any of these things. Yo, Diddy is just.
What about his wife?
Who?
Kim Porter.
Kim Porter was being abused by Diddy. None of these things have anything to do. Yo, we have to think about what is being alleged. Yo, here's the thing with Jeffrey Epstein, right? When Jeffrey Epstein struck a deal that everybody said, how? You know what happened? Jeffrey Epstein clearly had so much on people of federal authority and even, political connects that they said, let's do a court proceeding where you sign a deal that's never been told ever. And we're going to keep it secret. You're going to get the softest deal ever. Y'all are trying to act like Diddy was that. Diddy, his problem is that he was leading with his dick. I'm being honest with you. 100%.
I think you're minimizing how
cameras wired up. What's your opinion on the allegation in the Lil Rod lawsuit that he had cameras in all the rooms of all of his houses, and it was recording secret footage that he kept on tapes?
Yeah, Ak, I think you're minimizing the everything in its entirety. I think it's as big as they say. I think it goes deep. There's no. It goes deep. Like it's what the fuck is so much bigger than just a Meek Mill or whatever rapper in his backyard with baby oil. It goes way deeper than that.
Okay.
How are you so adamantly on nope?
Oh no, I'm glad y'all said that. So we're gonna speak facts here. And by the way, Aiden, I just want to slap Aiden like, what the
Nigga, you're a pussy. What kind of pussy influence are you? You want to spar me?
Yo,
Could knock me down. UFC champion could have knocked me down. Okay.
You're a fucking pussy influencer.
Dude, that was badass what Sneeko did, man.
You hold no value to the world.
I love to see
the real world.
get in the ring with Strickland.
The voice is, listen, you guys, you fucking influencers. Diddy fucked the whole industry. He was fucking Hillary Clinton. Academics is trying to minimize it, but he had cameras in his house. He's pretty much Epstein. He had Fed involvement. He was probably a CIA ever since he killed Biggie and Tupac in the early 90s and programmed hip-hop to be an evil, gay, homosexual act.
Yo, here's the difference between Diddy and Epstein. Diddy knew, Epstein knew he was doing some freaky, wild shit that was probably not going to be cool. What he did was start to invite and bribe the people who had power to get them mixed up. I'm telling you, look at when Cassie files her lawsuit, Diddy does not fuck with none of these people. Diddy's just freaky, I promise you. Like, whatever you're thinking that Diddy has, it's like, again, and by the way,
you know the first thing that came to mind after what you just said?
What?
Who pays you? Who do you work for? That sounds like a pay because it sounds like a paid position. Like, yeah, you're protecting it way too hard body. Like, there's no way you're neglecting the point, like, and making it so minute. I'm just basing it off of your position on being so adamant on there's no way it could be further.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I have a question, academics. It sounds like you think that Jeffrey Epstein was the top of his pyramid. It sounds like you think that Jeffrey Epstein was working for himself.
No.
As opposed to working for the government of Israel.
No. I definitely don't think that. What I'm trying to say is that y'all are trying to compare Diddy to that. What I'm trying to say is that Diddy is a person who bit off more than he could chew. He could have been Epstein. But I'm trying to tell you, Epstein is a legendary predator. Diddy's just a freaky ass dude who was fucking with people within hip hop.
Who had
a lot of people backed up
wired up with cameras.
Hold on. Here's the difference. When you talk about Epstein, you're talking about him having Prince Andrews on them tapes. You're talking about on the manifest, he got Donald Trump. He got all these celebrities. He has dozens of celebrities on these manifests that you could be like, wow, are they really in legit business or are they in some other shit? With Diddy, I promise you, you won't name no legitimate shit. Name a legitimate person that's been around him. You can't say, yo, they haven't fucked with him for politics since 2008.
Camelot's connections to Diddy from 2020.
Stop the fucking bullshit.
That's not bullshit. That's true.
No. It's not about connection. It's about seeing his power extend to them. He's never been a face of their campaign. He was a face of 2008 vote or die. He's never been since then. Stop it.
That's actually not true. Camelot tweeted Diddley in 2020.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm not saying they haven't used him as a figure. What I'm saying is he was vote or die since 2008. He was part of Barack getting elected. Barack served from 2008 to 2016. And after that, the next Democratic campaign or campaign leader, the potential person, did not rock with him the same amount. Obviously, we're talking about who's that person? I forgot who it is. Bro, what I'm trying to say is that you think Diddy is something he's not.
Okay, here's a tweet. Here's a tweet from Camelot 20. Let me read this quick, Ian. Camelot Harris tweets in April 2020. Thank you, Diddy, for hosting this town hall last night. There's a lot at stake for our communities right now, and it's critical we bring to the forefront how coronavirus is perpetuating racial inequality and health disparities. So they're using Diddy as a pawn for the black community and to go and push COVID, man.
They're using Quavo. They're using Meg Thee Stallion. They're using all the black. What I'm trying to say is that voters,
all in on it.
The entire black community for 2008. Somebody in my chat or anybody's chat, in 2008, we looked at Diddy to tell us where we're going. In 2016, when Trump gets elected, my nigga, we do not. And then in 2020, when Biden comes in, I'm telling you, it's a non-factor. So if you want to believe that he's like some operative, yo, they realize after Obama is out, Diddy's not that. It's never been that. So
Okay.
I think I'll give
Ian,
him-
what were you saying? What were you? I didn't interrupt you, Ian.
I mean, basically in the lawsuit, Lil Rod alleges very strongly that Diddy's all of Diddy's mansions were wired up with cameras. And that is not an easy thing. That's not a thing that a rapper knows how to do. That's a mob operation. That's a Jewish mob thing. And that goes back to like Roy Cohn and the original blackmailing of the FBI. That goes back to like mob and Israeli Mossad tactics.
Sir,
and
you want me to destroy your
that's what we
point? I'll
see
destroy your
in
point already.
all blackmail operations.
I'll destroy your point already. Mr. Ian Carroll. Do you know in Mr. What's his name? You just said it.
Lil Rod?
So in Lil Rod's filings, and by the way, I have all these things saved. I could pull it up in 3 seconds if you say I'm lying. You do know that in his filings, he said that he caught Diddy with underage women who, by the way, all the women who were involved in the videos that he blurred their faces out, they all came out and said, we're 30. We were 30 then. We're pushing 40 now. You were lying. He nor his sons ever trafficked underage women in Lil Rod's lawsuit. The only time there's 2 lawsuits. This is facts. There's 2 lawsuits that allege that Diddy dealt with underage women. Lil Rod said that he went to multiple parties, that Justin Combs, Christian Combs, and subsequently Diddy had underage women. Not one of those things happen to be true. And by the way, his lawsuit is looking crazy because of that. Also, I'll ask you this because, again, I know this is a fact. His lawyer who filed the lawsuit is under actual sanctions because he filed a lawsuit saying, yo, Lil Rod said you had underage women. Not only the women came out, it is easily substantiated that there were not underage women, and his lawyer is under sanctions for people to say you're not supposed to file civil lawsuits just because you hear what your client says. You're supposed to do some due diligence. You're supposed to have some research. That has not been addressed. He's actually, not only from a different case was he submitted to a sanctions board, but even when you talk about and this is fact, when you talk about that Universal, which is they represented Lucian on this, they said, why are you bringing us into the case? You know the reason why Lucian's not in the case. His own lawyer begged. His own lawyer submitted, please take Lucian out of it. You know what Lucian said? We're going to have you tied up in litigation because you lied. You're saying shit that you can't prove. You're saying shit. You said that Lucian Grange was involved in certain parties. Never happened. So,
Fousey, what were you going to say?
Huh?
I had a question for Ak. If all he did is, if you're saying all he did, like he's freaky and he had freak offs, why is that a crime?
Sir, hold on. I'm glad you said that, sir. I'm not saying that's what he did.
No, I'm saying if all this goes, if this just goes as far as saying he's freaky, he couldn't keep his dick down after 50, he should have stopped while he was ahead, he lived those years, should have stopped, he kept going for too long, he bit off more than he can chew, then why is being freaky and holding freak offs a crime? If he didn't do all this, if all this other stuff isn't connected, then why is that a crime?
Okay, so now I'll speak to you, Fousey. I know he is Fousey too because I used to watch your vlogs over a decade ago. Okay, I used to love your vlogs. You used to be in LA. I still wonder why you paid over $10,000 for like you had a spot. It was great though. I watch all your vlogs. Here's what I'm saying. You're a legend of YouTube.
Thank you for that. That felt nice.
I've watched you for a long time. You do know how some stuff and this kind of goes sometimes. So let me explain to you. And again, I'm not sticking up for Diddy, but I am explaining to you. So you say, why are those things happening? I'm not sitting here and saying that Diddy is innocent. I would be an idiot to say that. Here's the thing. Diddy is...
What is he guilty of then? That's what I'm asking. If all he did was be freaky, if all he did was host freak offs, then where's the crime?
Sir, I'm going to tell you, and I'm also going to answer Ian as well. The majority of things that when you see with him and Lil Rod is a disgruntled employee who would have never filed a lawsuit if he felt like he got compensated for an album. Anything you see with Cassie,
Wow.
this was a woman who actually essentially lived with the guy who was a megalomaniac, was a power hungry, and a lot of the things she accused him of doing, he did. That's the difference. When you see, and again, I bring you up Fousey because it's like, think about this. Okay? And don't bring up Fresh. I see you, I see you. You know what I'm looking at. I see you, Sneeko. Here's the thing. There are people who have legitimate gripes against Diddy. That is Cassie. When you talk about Lil Rod, the guy says that. Let me explain. Let me ask y'all a question.
Yo, wait, no, you're not. No, Ack.
Answer a straight up question.
Wait, Ack, you haven't answered. Wait, Ack, you haven't answered shit. I ask you a question, you go there, then ask us a question.
No.
Yeah, like I've never seen more mental gymnastics in my life.
Like, what the fuck? And look, respect. I say this respectfully because this is the first time I'm meeting you, so I don't even know how you speak, and this is what I'm catching right now.
Okay. Tell me if I'm not answering directly. Fousey. From a lot of people who not only know the guy, and even me who don't know the guy, this is the thought of many people who are informed. Diddy is probably guilty of many things, but he's guilty of a lot of things from a few people, and it's being vindicated by the charges. He was with Cassie. A lot of things she's alleging, he probably maybe did. Here's the thing. Y'all are bringing up other things that he wasn't charged with. If everything that Ian Carroll is saying about
he was charged with everything I've talked about.
No.
It's in the Lil Rod charges.
No, sir.
It's not charges. They aren't real because Lil Rod got discredited is what the claim is.
Sir, these are not charges. These are a civil suit. I could sue you right now saying you fucked me. All right, okay. Hold on. All right, yes or no? Can I say you fuck me right now? You fuck me, you held me down, fuck me. Could I say that?
You can make the allegation.
I'll hit up a lawyer right now if you say I can't do it. So I can do it, right? So what I'm trying to say is that
he wasn't charged with anything in Cassie's lawsuit either because he settled and he didn't admit guilt. Sir,
stop it. He was not.
Yo, it was like it's been wait, time out. It's been 15 minutes and Ack still hasn't answered the question.
Yo, Fousey,
I can answer your question though. He had.
You haven't. Now you are having a conversation elsewhere.
Guns,
Fousey.
I didn't even ask. I asked something so simple to understand your positioning.
All right, okay. Let Fousey go. And by the way, Ian, I'll get to you because I have the indictment. If you say he was never charged with anything with Cassie, there is a whole beatdown that we saw on camera that only describes the situation Cassie was involved in.
Yeah,
she
but he hasn't been charged
also in her civil suit about Kid Cudi car getting blown up. That's also used in a detention letter. I could show you so many things. This lawsuit's all about Cassie. I'll get to you.
Not been convicted of any of that.
I want Fousey to hold me to the fire. What am I not answering, sir?
Okay, simply, and I swear, just answer it simply. It's not even trying to get anything. If you're, I listened to what you said about what he did and everything, and if all he's guilty of, right, is being freaky, thinking with his dick, going too long in the game when he should have been out, and he hosted freak offs, right? And you're saying, and they locked him up. What? Where? Why? What was it? If there's nothing else as to why this is bigger than what we think is going on, and that's all he did, why did he get locked up? Where's the crime in being freaky? Where's the crime? Where's the crime of being thinking with your dick at 50? I hope I still think with my dick at 50. I hope it still works.
Are you done? Can I answer?
Yes, please.
Be direct, please.
So, Fousey, I never said he's not arrested for things he did. That's what you're saying. I said that the only thing in the indictment, I could show you how to look at it. I could pull the indictment up. There are 3 charges. Do I need to mention it? There's a racketeering charge.
We've read it, dude.
No. You've read it, sir, but he doesn't know
Yeah.
what we're talking about. There's a racketeering charge. The second charge is a sex trafficking charge as to a victim uno, victim one. That victim, there is multiple situations that only describe one person that has mentioned it via a civil suit. It's only mentioned Cassie. So again, I've never said that this guy is only being freaky. I've never said he shouldn't be indicted. That's where we're disagreeing, Fousey. I'm never saying he shouldn't be indicted. I'm saying, as opposed to what Ian is saying, he's mentioning Lil Rod. Hear what I'm saying. Lil Rod is going through a civil litigation with Diddy. He hasn't gotten a settlement. You know who the only person got a settlement? Cassie. Cassie not only got a settlement, maybe because some of that shit was true, but whatever. Even if you don't believe that, she's the only person that is referenced in this indictment so far. Granted, I do think other people will be referenced later. Lil Rod is not referenced at all. Somebody tell me different.
The charges that are brought in the indictment could not be brought from the Cassie lawsuit. They have to be referring to the Lil Rod lawsuit because they talk about things like the guns that Lil Rod mentions that have the serial number scraped off. They talk about things like the drugs. I mean, Cassie also mentions the drugs, but a lot of the things in the indictment are clearly from the Lil Rod lawsuit.
Sir, I'm here to tell you that you're incorrect and you're informing your audience very.
Where in the Cassie lawsuit does she talk about the guns with the serial numbers drilled off?
Hold on, sir.
And the drum magazine.
That's a good question.
Hold on, wait. Yeah, I think y'all forget. Y'all dealing with Big Act. I'm never incorrect, sir. Do you want to put your reputation on this? I bet you 10,000 could cover it.
You live in a different world than me, bro.
No.
Like
you have the indictment.
Everything on video is yourself on video. Just say your point.
Wait, sir, it's not about a different world. There's not a gun charge against Diddy. I'm telling you, I'll bet $100,000. You don't got to pay me. Aiden got the money. Let Aiden pay me. And by the way, if I'm wrong, I'll pay you. I swear to God. And I never swear to God.
I don't care about your bets, bro. I care about your opinions and about the truth.
Sir,
sounds like
it's not about my opinions.
Everything in Lil Rod's lawsuit is fraudulent.
Yo, sir.
Because Lil Rod brings that lawsuit, he could get killed.
Hold on.
Like, do you think Diddy has never killed anyone?
Sir, you're trying to change the argument. We're only talking about what you said. You said there is a weapon.
What I'm saying is that you think that Lil Rod's lawsuit is invalid because powerful people are going after him.
Let him finish talk. I can't hear what he's saying.
No, because he's trying to change a point. And I know how to debate.
Sir.
So a guy who says Diddy has a weapons charge for defaced serial numbers, I'm down to pull the indictment up. There's no charges for guns. So I'm telling you, I'm down to put up 100,000. He doesn't have to cover it. Does anyone want to cover it? I'm in here with all y'all.
You are clearly strawmanning your position and distracting from the bigger point here, bro.
No, sir. No
one cares about what is. No one cares about your little point.
Strawmanning. As long as you admit you were wrong on that one point, or we could put up a bet, or if we don't have to put up a bet because I don't need anyone's money. I could just show you there's not a charge for a gun with a defaced serial number. They did find that during the raid, but there is not a charge. Does anyone want to
arguing semantics?
I'm arguing. How am I arguing semantics?
Because having a gun with a defaced serial number is a crime, and they talk about it in that in the charges. And so whether or not it's like listed as a charge, it's a crime, and it's in the indictment.
3 counts that are charges against this guy. So you're making up charges.
It's Chris.
No. DJ Academics, you're arguing weird semantics that are totally irrelevant. When the bigger picture is, how did he get a mansion full of cameras?
How did
the whole music industry know that he killed Tupac? How did the whole music industry know that he was gay? How did Clive Davis bring him to power?
All right, hold on. Let me ask you these questions, and I hope I could. Yo, for 1 second, stop being this weird gay nigga, Chris. Aiden, I need you to really
lock in. I got you.
Lock in, sir.
But I ain't gonna lie. Can I say one thing? You sound like you're like kind of like coping around what he's saying.
You sound like you're trying to defend a paid off group. You sound like you're afraid of your reputation.
Whoa, he's calling you a Fed. Also, you know what's funny?
Do you work for Diddy Hack?
Like, do you realize that?
How is Aiden the one saying that? By the way, Chris Tyson, both Chris Tyson and Diddy have YouTube channels and Instagrams. I don't have a YouTube or Instagram, but Diddy and Chris Tyson have YouTube channels and
Nico,
Instagrams.
you're a misogynistic, homophobic asshole.
Like, how is that possible that Chris Tyson and Diddy have Instagram and I don't? But okay.
You're a cop.
Say the wrong
You're a
thing,
cop.
bro.
Oh,
You're not a Fed.
Yo, again, we're all men sitting here, and I get that. Yo, I'm not here trying to pick up for Diddy ever at all. Trust me.
Never.
But
Never. You would never.
I hope that
Except
you
for
guys
earlier when you were
never-
saying you don't talk about protected groups because you're afraid for your
You know
monetization.
what I'm saying? I hope you guys.
You did
never-
you did start the combo by saying that.
Yeah,
But
you entered the room and said that you don't talk about protected groups because you want to look out for your monetization. Meaning, how much do people really trust what you say, bro?
I don't care about Jewish people, good or bad. I don't care. I don't talk about Jewish people. That has nothing to do with my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but they're half of this network, bro. They're the ones that funded this network. They're the
Wait,
ones
Ian,
that funded this
can I ask you a
network.
question about the Jews?
Clive Davis. He's the one
Wait.
that founded this
Yo,
whole thing.
nothing has to do with Jewish people. This has to do with fucking creeps. Yo, here's my thing.
And that is why your opinion is completely irrelevant.
Not
here,
all
bro.
Jews are bad,
You know
though.
who Clive Davis
Yo,
is?
yo, my dude, you're moving the goalposts. Here's the thing.
No, I'm not. This is the same argument I've been making about this whole thing the
Bro,
whole
but
time.
you're
I've been
not.
talking about it.
Yo, my guy, I have the indictment. So if I'm
It's
telling
just
you, I'll
so
put up a
much
bet with
bigger than
anybody
just
in
the
here.
indictment.
Yo, Fousey, I'll do your 100,000 to my 10,000. I'm gonna put up the indictment. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna
Bring it
log in.
Bring it
hold
up. No one cares.
No,
It doesn't matter what the specific little words are.
No
It
one
talks
cares.
about the gun.
Oh, yo,
that
sir,
aren't
you're
in
saying no
Cassie's
one
suit.
cares. You're saying no one cares because it's convenient. I'm not defending Diddy. I'm just defending what it is. I do think weapons charge is gonna come, but you're lying. You can't just lie. Yo, if we're talking about facts, listen. It's a reason why I waited till the indictment was unsealed. He has 3 counts. I looked through the. I looked through the. Matter of fact, chat.
We all look through the indictment, bro. The point is not what are the words.
Have you seen the indictment?
The point is that the
Have you seen
indictment
the indictment?
references
I want to ask a question. Have you seen the indictment? Yes or no?
Me?
Yes.
Yeah, I've read through it and reported on it.
Okay. And in your opinion, there's a weapons charge? There's a charge of arson? Huh? You said no, there's not a weapons charge.
In my opinion, it references things that could only have come from the Lil Rod lawsuit that were not in the Cassie lawsuit. That's
like
the
what?
original point.
Oh, like what? I'm telling you you're lying. So like what?
Like it references the guns.
The guns were found.
Drill
Brother,
that through, man.
hold on, brother. The guns were found upon the raid. How does that reference a lawsuit that they found they found the guns? How is that reference
That's a good
Lil
point.
Rod?
That's a good point. You're right.
Can I ask you a question? I'm not trolling you, bro.
I'm a Diddy defender, like, bro.
You are defending him, though, bro.
You're very passionate about defending Diddy. I'm surprised.
And you're incapable of.
Wait, Ian, let me tell you one thing. Ian, I'm a hold on, wait.
Let Cuff him cook.
Yo, Ian, I'm a very nice Jewish kid. I promise you, not all Jews are bad. I promise, bro. I'm not a bad Jew. I'm a good Jew. Ask Nico.
He's one of the good ones. He's one of the good ones. But I mean, like to deny the fact, like there's nobody's saying that all Jews are bad, but to deny the Jewish influence in hip hop is asinine and is ignoring a very big part of entertainment.
Wait, Ian,
Who's ignoring it? Wait, who's ignoring it?
Ian, do you think I'm a good Jew?
I mean, I don't know you, bro.
But like, all right, fine. But like, from what you've seen, like, do you think I'm a good Jew?
From what I've seen today, you seem a little
Do you
belligerent.
think I'm a good Jew?
What is a
crazy?
Wait, hold on. What does belligerent mean?
Yo, wait, do you think I'm a good Jew?
Hold on.
It's diabolical.
What does belligerent mean? What does belligerent mean?
It means he's calling you kind of like acting stupid and
Unhinged.
So I'm an unhinged Jew?
No, you're just an unhinged person in this chat.
Yo.
Okay, yeah, I'm just having fun, man.
I
Sorry.
still don't think I've seen your real face in here yet.
Yeah, I just want to put back in the air. I'm clearly not defending Diddy, but I'm just not gonna let y'all sit here and lie, right? And it's just the reality. It's like, yo, if
Do you think
this
that Diddy
is the
put out the
reason
hip
why,
hop?
hold on. No. In reality, this is the reason why when Hey, Young Dolph trial's happening today. Young Dolph trial happened today, or Diddy's trial happening. I'm gonna have 50,000 people watching me because I'm not gonna be lying and making up bullshit. I don't give a fuck about Diddy. I think he's a piece of shit, but I'm not gonna say shit that's not true. When y'all say there's weapons charges against him, there's none.
Hey guys, I gotta go. Sorry. Act, please. Understand Diddy's guilty, okay? I know you don't want like
No, that's not my position. My position is not he's guilty. My position is that he's saying things exist that doesn't exist.
Your position is that he wired his own mansions with cameras, or that they're not wired with cameras?
I like this Ian guy.
Yeah. My position is that anybody
Your position is that Clive Davis
lot
had no interest in Diddy's operation?
So you've now changed your point.
Didn't have any federal protection?
Wait. So you've now changed your point. Hold on. I'll actually share because I got to.
Always been my same point.
Hold on, sir. Remember, you keep talking bullshit. I'll talk facts. So I'll start sharing my screen. I'll start sharing my screen that we could go look for these weapons charges that you claim exist. Again, I just don't like people coming with. I don't like conspiracy theorists, bro, because conspiracy theorists don't add nothing to the equation.
Because you don't like talking about protected groups? Is that why?
I don't talk about Jewish people. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, I don't care either
What
or.
if they are the ones running a network like Jeffrey Epstein's?
If that's what you believe, hold on. If that's what you believe, I'll let you rock out. You and Aiden could get into that.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Okay,
you mean
so
like
wait,
Jeffrey
Ian.
Epstein, Leslie Wexner, Ehud Barak, the ex-prime
Oh
minister
my god,
of Israel?
fuck.
Aiden knows all these
Like,
people too.
I
Hey,
don't
boy,
know
Jeffrey
who
Epstein's
I don't know who these
entire
people are.
you don't know who Les
Israel.
Wexner is. You don't know Epstein had Mossad ties to Israel. Well, okay, Aiden, what were you gonna say? What's your question?
I was gonna ask Ian, okay. So obviously, Ian, like you're not fond of like a lot of Jews, right? But okay.
No, that has nothing to do with it. I just actually read the evidence and actually just follow where it goes, regardless of whether it goes to a protected group. Because my monetization is my own, and I don't have a manager that's going to tell me what to say.
Hey, sir, we could get to the protected groups, but you said that there are weapons charges. I shared my
No,
screen.
you're just getting hung up on your little things because you think you're like.
I think he conceded. Well, to be fair, let me moderate. I think Ian conceded on that point. Maybe the weapons charge is not true.
Wait. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Ak has a great
go to the
point.
next
Ak
point.
has a great point.
As long as you cognizantly say he was lying, and then we could go to the next point.
I don't think he was lying. I think maybe he
Lying
made a mistake on the weapons charge.
than having like semantic.
Definition of lying. Saying something is that's not. I have the indictment. The nigga's indicted for 3 charges: racketeering, sex trafficking with victim 1, and then he has count 3, which is transportation and engaging in prostitution. Not one charge, actually, or even one violent act in the racketeering has to do with weapons. So, is he good? I want him to say, okay, I was not informed, and then we could talk about the next thing. We're not gonna keep talking about the rest of the things if he's gonna still act like, yo, this is what people do when they're debating in bad faith. If I debated in bad faith and I lied, and you caught me in a lie, I would be like, oh, okay, maybe I didn't know about that. Let's talk about the next thing. I want him and y'all to say, because again, I got the indictment. It's on my screen. No one can see where there's weapons.
When people
I ain't even in this argument when you say y'all, because this is
and
between
those
you
are on the
two.
moral high ground.
So-
When they're actually just derailing the conversation away from what the conversation is, which is the big picture, into these weird like.
No, sir.
verbal
All I want you to admit is that you
I already
had
did.
evidence for,
I
and
already
now
did.
to go to whatever.
I already said that's a good point.
Okay,
The
all
gun
right, let's go to the
charges
next point.
come from the raid.
Let's go next point. Let's go next point. What's your next point?
So the point before it is that you believe that Lil Rod's lawsuit is invalid because powerful people have come after him.
Hold on, sir. You're once again misquoting me. So let me once again state my
Please
point.
elucidate us. What's your opinion of the Lil Rod lawsuit?
I never said it's invalid. I said that his lawsuit is allegations, but nothing that has more merit than just allegations, because the law enforcement realm of this, which is obviously the indictment, HSI, FBI, New York police who operated as deputized agents, and the AUSA, or really the U.S. Attorney, Damian Williams, they did not reference not one particular part of anything you could say that only Little Rod said. I'm down to hear your point to say, that's a lie. And I will
DJ.
show you up.
DJ Academics. All right, y'all. I'm out. Love you. Nice meeting you, DJ Academics. Peace.
Wait, Fousey, but